Hello viewers, welcome to the digital class of Udayanath Autonomous College of Science and Technology. So viewers, today's class will be all about a new topic, that is error. So what is error, how to detect a error and how to correct a error will be in today's video. So it is a very important part of data communication. So as we know that a lot of errors arises when we send a message from one location to another location. So today's video will be all about that. So without wasting much of our time, let's move on to the slide, that is error. So what is error? So in digital systems, the analog signals will change into digital sequence, that is in the form of bits. That means whenever we are talking about some digital systems, so at that time we are not dealing with the analog signals. That means whatever data will be formed, it will be in the form of bits. So what do you mean by bit? So bit is either a 0 or a 1. So a combination of bit is known as bits, or we can call it as byte. So this sequence of bit is called as data stream. So whenever we are converting the whole data in the form of digital form or in the form of bits, or we can say that it is a sequence of bits, then we can call it as a data stream. So data stream is simply the sequence of bits that are formed whenever we are trying to convert the data into digital form. So the change in position of single bit also leads to catastrophic, that is major error in data output. So whenever we are actually changing the bits of our data, so it leads to a major error in the data output. So at most in all electronic devices we find error, and we use error detection and correction technique to get the exact or approximate output. So whenever we are changing the value or we are transferring the value from one location to another location, so there may be a chance that the bits of the data may be changed. So whenever the bits are changed, so we call it as error. So in order to find out the error, so we need error detection and correction technique. So error detection method or technique is used to detect what type of error we have, and error correction technique is actually used to correct the detected error that has been found in the data that are being transferred from one location to another location. So we can take the help of error detection and correction technique in order to get the exact or approximate value. So the data can be corrupted during transmission from source to receiver. So whenever we are transferring the data from one location to another location, so there may be a chance that the data will get corrupted. So whenever we are sending the data from source to receiver, so it is a major issue that whether our data will be delivered in a good manner or it may be corrupted. So it may be affected by external noise or some other physical imperfections. That means whenever we are sending any data, so there may be a chance that the data will get corrupted and it may be get affected by some external noise. So here external noise means whatever noise we are getting from the wires and cables or in the wireless mediums. So any physical imperfections while sending the data from source to receiver is termed as data error. So in this case, the input data is not same as the received output data. So whenever we are sending the data and we found some error, so obviously the inputted data that we are sending from the source is not exactly as the output data that are being received by the receiver. So this mismatched data is called as error. So whatever mismatched data or the inputted data is not equal to the output data, so we call it as error, because whenever we are getting the exact output as we have sent in the input, so there is no error in the data. But whenever the data is being mismatched, at that time we call it as error. So moving on to the error, the data error will cause loss of important or secure data. So as we know that if we are giving any input and there are some error in the data, so there may be a chance that we can lose the important or secure data. So even one bit of change in data may affect the whole system's performance. So as we know that whatever data we are sending, it is in the form of bits. So if we are changing a single bit also, so it can affect the whole data at a time. So it actually affects the whole system performance. That means whatever data we are sending, it may be not in the form of exact data that we are given the input. So generally the data transfer in digital system will be form of bit transfer. So whenever we are considering the digital systems while transferring the data, it is always in the form of bits. So it is also termed as bit transfer. In this case, the data error is likely to be changed in positions of 0 and 1. So whenever we are finding a 0 has been changed to 1 or a 1 has been changed to 0, at that time we consider it as a data error. And whatever data error will be found in digital form will be about the change of bits. So you can see the image over here. This is network 1 and this is network 2. You can say that this is sender or this is receiver. So whenever sender is sending any data, so obviously the data input is in the good form or it is in the better form. So you can see the digital version of a data, that is binary signal. So whenever we are sending the data, so it is not exactly what is received by the receiver. So whenever data is sent from the sender, you can see that there is a noise over here. You can see how the imperfections are found in the noise. So whenever this noise will combine with the inputted data, so obviously whatever data will be received by the receiver or network 2 will not be appropriate or not be in the good form, or it has some imperfections. So in this way, the original signal or the inputted signal are actually merged with some noise and they are being sent, which is very crucial for the network 2 or the receiver to get the original voice. So this is all about the error, and this is the image of an error. So this is the sender side, this is the receiver side, this is the inputted data, and this is the external noise which gets attached to the inputted data, and the data is being sent and it is being received at the receiver side. But whatever receiver has received, it is not the original data that he has got, so the noise has already been attached to it. So this is termed as the error. Now we will be dealing with the next topic, that is types of error. So in a data sequence, if 1 is changed to 0 or 0 is changed to 1, it is called as bit error. That means whenever we are sending a sequence of data, so obviously it is in the form of zeros and ones because we are dealing with digital data. So if a single bit, that is 1 or either 0, has been changed to its vice versa, that means either 1 has been changed to 0 or 0 is changed to 1, then it is called as bit error. That means whenever in a total data sequence a single bit gets changed, so we call it as a bit error. So there are generally 3 types of error that occur in data transmission from transmitter to receiver. So whenever data is sent from the transmitter to the receiver, so at that time we can have 3 types of error in data transmission. So these are single bit errors, multiple bit errors and burst error. So the first one which we will be discussing, that is single bit error, then we will be discussing about multiple bit error, and next we will be moving to burst errors. So the first category of data bit error is single bit data error. So the change in one bit in the whole data sequence is called single bit error. So whenever we are changing a single bit or the data is being changed from the inputted to data in a single bit, so at that time we call it as a single bit error or single bit data error. So the occurrence of single bit error is very rare in serial communication system. So actually single bit error is actually found in parallel communication system, because in serial communication system there is very rare or there is no single bit error at all. So whenever we are dealing with parallel communication system, at that time the probability of single bit error is very high. So that's why it has been written over here, the occurrence of single bit error is very rare in serial communication system. So this type of error occur in a parallel communication system. So as we have discussed that the serial or single bit error is actually found, or it is been widely found in parallel communication system. As data is transferred bitwise in single line, so there is chance that single line may be noisy. So in parallel communication, as we know that there are parallel data lines and each data line has a capability of sending the data in a single line. So at that time whenever the bits or the sequence of bits are being transferred, so there is a large chance of that the single line will have congestion or it may have noise to transfer the sequence of data from the source to the destination. So at that time there are a lot of chances that the parallel communication system will have a lot of single bit data error. So you can find the image over here, you can see a data stream or a sequence of data over here. So here you can see the inputted data is 01001. So whenever it has been sent from the sender side to the receiver side, you can see that let's say here we have 5 bits and here also we received 5 bits, but you can see that the sequence of bits in the sender side is not equal to the sequence of bits in the receiver side, because you can see the sequence of bits is 0 1 0 0 1, whereas in the receiver side we have 0 1 0 1 1. So you can see that in the fourth position the 0 has been changed to 1. So as we have discussed that in the whole data sequence, if a single bit has been changed, then we call it as a single bit data error. That means either a 0 will be changed to 1 or a 1 will be changed to 0. So if the whole sequence will have only a single bit error or single bit change, then we call it as a single bit data error. So this is the image of a single bit data error or an example of single bit data error. So now we will be moving to multiple bit data error. So what do you mean by multiple bit data error? So if there is change in 2 or more bits of data sequence of transmitter to the receiver, it is called as multiple bit error. That means whenever we are dealing with data sequence and we have more than one bit of error in a single sequence of data, so we call it as a multiple bit data transfer. So as we have discussed earlier that single bit error is a error in a single bit from the sequence of data, but in case of multiple bit data error we have multiple bits error. That means whenever we are taking a sequence of numbers or digits or bits, at that time if we are having a error in more than one bit, so we call it as multiple bit data error. So this type of error occur in both serial type and parallel type data communication network. So for previously we have discussed that single bit data error mostly arises in parallel type data communication, but in this case it both occurs at the serial type as well as parallel type data communication channel. So because serial data type has a more data that needs to be transferred from the sender side to the receiver side, so there are a lot of chances that instead of getting a single bit error we have a multiple bit data error. So you can see the image over here. So this is the inputted data and this is the outputted data, or you can say that the data has been sent from the sender side and it has been received at the receiver side. So you can see that the data sequence or the data sequence bits on the sender side is 0 1 0 0 1 1, whereas when it has been received at the receiver side it has been changed to 0 1 0 1 1 0. So you can see that the bits in the sender side, that is 0 and 1, has been changed to 1 and 0. So you can see that in the fourth position the 0 has been changed to 1 and in the sixth position the 1 has been changed to 0. So here you can see that we have a bit of change at two locations, that is fourth location and sixth location. So this is called as your multiple bit data error. So whenever we have a lot of chance of getting more than one bit error, at that time we consider it as a multiple bit data error. So there is a big difference between single bit error and multiple bit data error. In single bit data error we are more concerned at parallel type data communication, because single bit error mostly arises at the parallel type data communication network. But in case of multiple bit data error, the error occurs both in the serial type as well as parallel type data communication network. So this is the definition of multiple bit data error and this is the example of multiple bit data error. Now we will be moving to the next category, that is burst data error. So the change of set of bit in data sequence is called the burst error. That means whenever we are dealing with a set of bits in the data sequence or the changes in the set of bits in the data sequence, so we call it as a burst error. So multiple bit data error is mostly same as burst data error, but in case of burst data error a lot of bits has been changed from the sender side to the receiver side, so we call it as a burst error. So the burst error is calculated in from the first bit change to the last bit change. So whenever we are dealing with the burst error is actually calculated from the first bit of data to the last bit of data. So whatever data bit has been changed from the first bit to the last bit, so it is termed as the burst error. Here we identify the error from fourth bit to sixth bit. So you can see that there is a sequence of data over here and at the sender side and here at the receiver side. So you can see that a lot of data sequence has been changed from the 4th bit to the 6th bit. So the numbers between 4th and 6th bits are also considered as error. That means whenever we are dealing from the first location to the last location, so whenever we encounter the first bit error and we encounter the last bit error, so the bits between those two bits or the first error to the last error are also considered as the bit error. So here in this example, whenever we are dealing from the third location or fourth location to the last location, so these two data will not be considered as error only. That means all the bits between the first bit and the last bit will be considered as the error in case of burst data error. So these set of bits are called as burst error. So these burst bits changes from transmitter to receiver, which may cause a major error in data sequence. So whenever the data has been sent from the transmitter to the receiver or sender to the receiver, so there are chances that a lot of changes may be formed while being transmitted from the source to the destination. So whenever we are transmitting the bits from the source to destination, so at that time the major error data sequence that had been formed in the data sequence are called as the burst bits. So these type of error occur in serial communication and they are difficult to solve. So mostly the burst data error arises in the serial communication rather than parallel communication. So these type of error are very difficult to solve as there are a number of bits that get changed from the source to the destination. So in case of multiple bit data error, which we have discussed earlier, so we consider only the bits that are being changed from 0 to 1 or from 1 to 0. But in case of burst data error, here you can see, here we have inputted 6 bits and we have received also 6 bits. But in what is the difference between multiple bit data error and burst error is that in multiple bit data error, only the bits that are being changed are considered as error. But in case of burst data error, the first bit error and the last bit error are not only considered, but the bits between the first bit error and the last bit error are also considered as error. So here we have 4 errors. That means from the third location to the 6th location are considered as error, because from the third location you can see that 0 has been changed to 1 and in the last location, that is 1, has been changed to 0. So the starting from the third location to the 6th location, we have all the error and this is called as burst data error. So this is all about multiple bit data error and burst error. Now you can see the image over here, that is type of error. Now we will be differentiating between single bit error and the burst error. So the first point under single bit error is that only one bit of a given data unit is changed, but in case of burst error, 2 or more bits in the data unit have changed. So as we have discussed that whenever we have a error in a single bit from the whole data sequence, so we consider it as a single bit error, whereas whenever we are having 2 or more bits of data error from the whole data sequence, we call it as a burst error. So single bit error is likely type of error in serial transmission. That means single bit error is mostly found in serial transmission mode, whereas burst error does not necessarily mean that the error occur in the consecutive bits. So error that are being formed in the burst error are not likely to be in the consecutive bits, and it is most likely to happen in a serial transmission. So whatever error we are getting in single bit error or burst error, it is not likely that we will be finding it in the serial transmission only. So we can also find it in parallel transmission mode also. So single bit error can happen in parallel transmission, but it is most likely to happen in serial transmission. That means single bit error can be found in serial transmission as well as parallel transmission, whereas burst error is mostly found in serial transmission. So number of bits affected depends on the data rate and duration of noise in case of burst error. That means the error that are considered under burst error, we can see that, or we can note that the number of bits that are being affected are on the data rate are on the duration of the noise. That means whatever noise duration will be added to the inputted data, that will be considered as the burst error. So you can see the image over here. So you can see that this is the sent and this is the received data sequence. So here a single 0 has been changed to 1. So whatever data sequence is there in the sender side, it is exactly matched with the data that is being received at the receiver side, but here only one bit has been changed, that is from 0 to 1. But in case of burst error, you can see that the first error that has been found in this location and the last error that has been found is in this location. So between the first data bit and the last data bit error, all the bits under it are also corrupted or are considered as corrupted bits or the error bits. So this is considered under the burst error. So this is all about single bit error and burst error. I hope you have all understood what is error, what are the types of error, what is single bit error, what is multiple bit error, and what is burst error, and we have also differentiated it. So if you have any doubt, you can comment me on our YouTube channel. Till then, have a good day. Thank you.